We do not look Turkish unless you see our names. Our
Mhm,
names, Burak Sadaresen, like it's the most Turkish
mhm.
name you can possibly get. And once they see my card state my credit card, they see the name, or if I start speaking,
Oh,
they're like,
yeah, definitely.
yeah, they're like, "Oh my god, you actually like what?" I was like, "Yeah, yeah, my mom, that side." I always ask my mom like, "Why? What made my name?" And actually, my grandfather named me. So first grandson, he found out, he was like, "Oh, it's a boy." Like he was going crazy. But
Mhm.
for me, no, she just said, "No, you got it." Having a name and not looking like your name, if that makes any sense,
Yeah.
is interesting because the typical substitute teacher when I was in school. I mean, I went to a pretty diverse private school, so we had a
Mhm,
lot of kids with a lot of unique names, at least unique to
mhm.
America. And you would hear the John Smith, whatever, 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 and it gets to the E's, like the not the beginning, but like I knew every time she would pause. It's Barack, don't worry about it. But what's that from? And it's from the Quran. It was with the Q. He took Muhammad to Mecca, da da da, and I have it with the K. And they always talk about it, or it was always a conversation starter. So definitely have more positive than negative. One story I have that really hurt when it
Mhm,
happened to me. Now I could just talk about it like it's funny. I was at a tailgate. Penn State's a big tailgating school, big football school. So, every Saturday you're tailgating. I'm with my then girlfriend's friends and families, right?
mhm,
So it's just us two as a couple, and then, family and friends, whatever. Obviously, alcohol is involved. And one of the moms comes up to me, and this is during Obama's administration. Mind you,
mhm,
my name is Burak. All right. You can always tell the level of ignorance of somebody when they ask me about my name. I always know, like, I mean, and I say ignorance lightly. Ignorance can be a good thing and a bad thing. I'm ignorant in a lot of things,
mhm.
right? So some people just aren't worldly, which is okay, right? That's fine. That's why we travel and that's why we learn. This one person goes, "Oh my goodness, she just said it like this. I don't know why the conversation came to this, but she goes, 'I'm so sorry, your name is Barack.'" And I looked at her like, "Excuse me? What does that mean?" And then, the president, he's basically, she was just, bad mouthing Obama. And I'm
Mhm.
like, "Ma'am, if if my name was George and you didn't like George Bush, what would you say the same thing?" And my name is not even the same thing. It was weird because when I was growing up, and this is something that growing up, and I lived in a predominantly like white area for the
Mhm.
most part in my neighborhood, and I have friends named Matt, Ryan, Ben, whatever, Nick, just insert typical
Yeah,
American name
yeah.
here. And I wanted to be like them. I wanted to have my hair straight. I wanted to, wear what they wore. I wanted a name like that. My mom's maiden last name is Mills. So to this day, I first made my Facebook account in seventh grade. Shoot, I don't know, that's a while back, 15 something, over 15
Mhm.
years ago. It was Barack Mills. So now the URL still is Barack Mills because I wanted to sound more American, which is insane. Because now I love that I'm so unique. But I think a lot of young kids, especially ones that come from like just like an ethnic background,